Did you know that over 90% of self-made millionaires have done so through real estate investing? It hasn't been from selling on Amazon, hasn't been from the stock market, hasn't been from crypto, not yet anyway.
Knowledge.
90% and more have done so through real estate investing, and specifically long-term buy and hold real estate. But there's a secret that only a few know to growing a real estate investing business quickly. One that produces enough income and cash flow that they can have the option of leaving their full-time job or even retiring. And it's kind of a weird secret that no one really knows, but they're starting to wake up to it. Are you interested in investing in real estate? Or maybe you already are, but you're having a hard time getting that second, third, and fourth property. Maybe you've hit a financial wall and banks no longer want to lend to you, even though your properties might be doing amazing. How is it that some investors can buy 10, 20, 30, 100, or even thousands of properties, yet you can't even buy your second or third? In this free webinar, I'm going to show you exactly what the top investors do, how they can buy so many properties with none of their own money, and how they can live the life that you're likely dreaming of. And what I'm going to show you isn't that hard. There's now an opportunity available to all of us in the new world that was only available to a certain few in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Only the 1% had this secret and had these tools at their disposal. Now you will have them too, thanks to technology and the new world. I share more about myself in the free webinar, but I've bought and sold over 100 properties, I've raised over $50 million, and I've been a multi-millionaire since the age of 30. And no, I did not come from a rich family or have connections. I was a nobody. I was broke as hell in my early 20s and I had major credit card debt. But what I did have was the courage and the mindset to outwork everyone in front of me. But not to take too much credit, I was one of the first ones doing this, especially here in Ontario, Canada. I've definitely made some mistakes along the way. I broke things on my path, but now I know the secret. And in this free webinar, I'm gonna show you exactly what it is, how I grew my business so fast, and how I was able to finally be on my own. To not work for anyone else ever again. To become uncancelable. I can retire anytime I want. No one can cancel me, censor me, or tell me what to do. I've created a pretty large amount of wealth and I know how money works. I know how to replicate it and live off of the cash flow without ever touching the principal. If you also want this level of freedom, then chillax, grab some popcorn, and let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome to the webinar. Glad you could make it on. So this weird, but also not so weird strategy helped me raise over $50 million from complete strangers to buy real estate with. And no, it wasn't like a legitimately weird strategy or some creepy thing. It's just something that most people don't understand and don't know how to use. And it doesn't cost a lot of money either. That's the best part about this strategy. So is it cool if I share this with you? If you want to hear more, throw your arms in the air and give me a hell yeah. Since I can't see you or hear you though, I'm just gonna assume if you're still watching that you wanna hear this strategy. So the real reason why I wanna get this out to you and why I've been talking about this strategy for like so many years is because a lot of people want to invest in real estate to replace their income, to quit their job, all cool things, but all the pretty cliche stuff that everybody says about why they want to invest in real estate. The real thing and the real reason why people want to invest in real estate, not only to quit their job, but is to spend more time with their family, to not miss those moments, to go on more and more vacations. What I hear so often is that people say, you know, I wish I could go on more vacations. I see you, Matt, you're traveling all around the world all the time. You know, I can only go to like Mexico or Cuba or something for 2 weeks a year or 1 week a year. You know, the classic getaway trip from, you know, northern climates. People want to travel the world, bring their kids, go spend a month in Italy. Let's go spend a month in France. Let's go spend a month in Australia just cause our business is crushing and we have the money to do that. So like, that's the real reason why people want to invest in real estate. Nobody really talks about those deep things. They just say cliche things like, I want to quit my job. I hate my boss, all cool stuff, right? But this is the real reason why people invest and why I want to get this message out to you, because so many people are struggling. And with this strategy, you know, I was able to raise all of this money to buy and sell over 100 properties. You know, at one time we had 50 rental properties. We sold a lot off during the last boom phase of the real estate cycle. We have 50 rental properties and we've done over 100 flips on top of that with none of my own money. So I'm gonna teach you guys this exact secret So let's get into it. And also, one quick message, if you stay until the very end of this, I'm gonna give you guys something really cool, a great tool to help you totally execute and kick some serious ass, but you have to wait until the end. I promise I'll give it to you though, so don't be sad like this little girl. But anyway, let's really get into it now. So it all started when I was 22 years old. Actually, even before that, I was like 17, 18 years old. Got really into construction, really into Flip That House on HGTV. That was like the first TV show that really sparked my interest about real estate. And I have no idea why. I don't know, man. I think the universe just like put it in my head. But I just knew I had to go into real estate. I had to become a house flipper some way or some shape. I had to do this. So that's kind of when it started. But I bought my first property when I was 22 years old. I was a carpenter. I was broke. I was a third-year apprentice carpenter at this time. And then 6 months after we bought our first property, we bought our second property that Rachel and I, my wife, we moved into, and they were both in the same townhouse complex. So I was kind of playing Monopoly, thought I was cool like that. But those were great investments. They were great properties, but I was totally broke. And I was also, by this point, I had like the entrepreneurial spirit in me that I knew I wanted to be on my own. So I left my job at 22. When I just finished my apprenticeship, I finally finished it, started my own business, renovating properties strictly for investors. As you see in this picture, I'm laying tile for one of my fellow friends and investors. Still to this day, he's investing, he's doing great. So I'm thankful for him for hiring me back then to do all this work. But I was doing work like this, just, broke. And I knew there had to be a better way. I knew I was inching my way. Thankfully, I was young and stuff. But what happened is a lot of real estate investors that I was working for like this, they came up to me and said, Matt, man, dude, I wish you were a realtor. The realtors I'm working with, they don't understand renovations. They don't understand budgeting. They don't understand cash flow. All they understand is sell me this house for a quick commission. You, Matt, you know how to renovate. You're a carpenter. You love real estate investing. You own properties. Dude, it would be cool if you could become a realtor. The more I thought about it, the more it was more intriguing because I knew I didn't want to do this backbreaking labor, laying tile like this on video and stuff forever. Like I knew that wasn't my future, but I didn't know what really at that time. But I thought, hey, I love real estate investing. Maybe becoming a realtor would be a great avenue to get me more towards buying more properties. So to sum it all up, I became a realtor. I jammed through all my courses in like 6 months, got my license, and I was a realtor for a long time, only dealing with investors, which I still am to this day. To this day, I'm still a realtor full on with our business here in Kitchener Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. We still only specialize with investors, but now it's not my main gig. We're investing, we're doing other things as well. And we have a whole team to help our investor clients here. So if you're investing in this area, by the way, and you're watching this, hit me up because this is all we do is specialize with this. But I kind of knew there had to be a better way. I was learning how to buy more properties. After I bought those 2 properties I just mentioned, that was it. I was broke. I had no money. I had no more credit. There's no way in hell I was getting another mortgage. My income was way too low. So I would go to seminars and go to events. I want to meet more investors, pick up more clients, hopefully for these renovations. That's what I was kind of thinking while I was learning more. And when I went to more and more seminars, the guys and the girls on stage, they would always say the exact same thing. If you want to grow your real estate investing business, you need to find JVs, joint venture partners. And right away, my mind turned off. There's no way I want to do partners. At this point, you can't really tell in this picture, but I guess you never can. But I was super introverted. Still am, obviously. I shouldn't say was. I'm super introverted, but I feel, when I was young, 22, I was even way more introverted. So the idea of me, talking to people, trying to convince them to invest with me, also being so young, I was like, dude, I don't even want to hear it. And I did that for like 3 years. I would go to these seminars. I met some amazing people, learned some amazing strategies. All the fundamental strategies I know about real estate came from these seminars. But every friggin' time I went to one, almost every time, someone would go on stage and eventually say, JVs, it's all about JVs. You gotta get partnerships, gotta attract money, gotta do this. It's the only way to scale. Scale, gotta have partners. And like I said, for 3 or 4 years, I kept saying, no, I'll do everything but that. No, I'll do it all on my own. I had this lone wolf mentality. And I feel, and from helping so many clients, they have the same mentality of, don't talk to me, like I don't want to pitch you stuff. It's awkward, it's cringy. I just want to do it on my own. Eventually I'll just buy more, then I'll wait 5 years, I'll refinance, I'll buy the next one, I'll wait 5 years, I'll refinance, I'll buy the next one. Guys, way too slow. You'll be 50, 60 years old by the time you have like 5 properties. Way too slow. So I knew they were honest. Finally, I was like, okay, I've been hearing this like every month I come here. There's got to be something to these JVs. Maybe I should pay attention. So I think you know where I'm going with this. I am going to push you off the ledge, and I am another one of those people saying the only way to grow your business is to attract money and all this stuff. It's the only way, because the reality is, like I said, most people can only get a couple properties in their lifetime, on their own. For the majority of people, it's like 3, 5, maybe 7 properties, depending where you live, what country, before the bank starts saying, no, I don't care how good your properties are performing. I don't care how much they're cash flowing. We are not giving you any more money, because the banks see you as more risky. The more properties you have, the higher net worth you have. Even though they're killing it and the properties are doing well, the banks don't want to lend to you no matter what. It makes no sense. The whole banking system is kind of messed up that way, but those are the rules we have. So the only really way, unfortunately, I am another one of those people saying it, you have to find money partners, private lenders, JV partners, however way you want to do it. And I'm going to explain that in great detail. It's the only way to grow your business, but there is a way to attract money partners and private lending partners and stuff without being salesy or cringy. I promise you, just stay on. I will show you exactly how I did it, give you all my secrets on getting partners involved without being so cringy, because like I said, I'm an introvert, right? So like the idea of me doing what this guy's doing, pitching on a whiteboard or giving a prospectus, makes it sound all fancy. Check out my prospectus, my 40-page analyses on this property. Like, this is how they did it back in like the 80s, the 80s, 90s, the 70s. That's the old world of business. That's how they used to do it. And if you're an extrovert, this might work really well for you. Maybe you're a good salesperson, you know how to, close them. And dude, I'm not that person, especially when I was younger. There's no way. I couldn't convince anybody to give me anything. Like, there's no way. But there is a way, and I'll explain it to you in this webinar. So keep staying on here. So in this webinar, I'm going to share with you the 3 secrets. Secret number 1, how to attract partners easily without having to sell or pitch or be awkward and cringy, like I said. Secret number 2, how to grow your real estate business super fast instead of decades. Like I said, if you just do the refinance game, buy one, wait 5 years, refinance, pull equity out, do the next one, wait 5 more years, do it again, do 2, and then into 4. It takes way too long. Like I said, you'll be 50, 60 years old by the time you have under 10 properties. We want way more than that if you really want to live that freedom, fruitful life, right? Secret number 3, how being your authentic self will actually help you stand out to partners. How being an introvert, whatever, is actually to your benefit if you know how to use it the right way. So I'm going to share that with you. Secret number 1, how to attract partners easily without having to do a cringy sales pitch. And I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, but Matt, getting partners is hard. Maybe you've spoken to some family members, your friends, you've told them what you do, which is always kind of the first place you go to is your friends and family. They already love you. They already know you. They probably already trust you. And a lot of people go to them first, which is the right thing to do, but they say no. They either don't have a lot of money, they don't really believe in real estate because they're not obsessed with real estate investing themselves. They're the wrong crowd, which we'll talk about, the wrong people to go to in a lot of cases. But all in all, a lot of people think getting partners is hard. Matt, I see you on social media. You're buying a property like every week, every month. You're buying multiples. I don't know how you're doing it, but what I've tried, it's so hard. And you know what? Getting partners is hard, but anything worth doing is hard. And what's the alternative? You're just going to do nothing, just keep staying at the job that you hate, staying in your mundane life. You only go to a vacation like once for like a week, once a year. If I'm beating on you a bit and you're like, whoa, Matt, you're hitting me pretty hard here. I am. That's the whole point of this. I'm here to get you motivated, get you going here. Let's get you living the fruitful life that you deserve. And yes, it is hard. Like I said, anything worth doing is hard. So check this guy out. This is how most people kind of envision what getting a partner is like. And like I said, in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, there was a specific way. It was the only way to get partners. And it was this dude with his crappy ass suit and his ugly tie. It was selling, hey, look at me. I invest in real estate. Want to hear about it? Want to hear the numbers and all this stuff? And I'm telling you, this won't work anymore in 2020. We can see way beyond this. The whole customer clientele, the population has now been taught to stay away from this guy. Our parents, the boomers, they kind of were these guys, and they kind of told us, and just through technology and stuff like that, as soon as we see this, like, what's your first gut instinct? Is it you, right? Like, get away from me, don't sell me shit, don't even open your mouth with your crappy cigar. We just don't want to be approached in this way. But you know what? The vast majority of real estate investors still approach investing and joint venture attraction this way of, let me sell you something. Let me tell you about this. And it just doesn't work anymore. Kind of like this. And instead of that crappy wool suit or whatever it is, now it's more technological. So it's the same kind of crap of, let me tell you about this, with this kind of more technology, the graphs, the pie chart, all the data points, which is cool and fun. I get it. It's important. But this is the old world way. And I will tell you something, especially now more than ever, okay? We all think that the only way to get joint venture partners to come on board and invest with us and give us their money is by finding the really great deal where the numbers are so good, where the pie chart is so sick that nobody can't say no, right? They're gonna have to invest with me if I find the best deal. And I'm sure you've heard a lot of mentors say this thing of find the deal first, the money will come later. Sometimes, I would say the least amount of times. You know, the truth is you want to have your partners and your money partners and your financial backing lined up before you find the deal. That's what I think is better. Why would you spend all this effort going out there and finding the deal first, locking it up, doing all the homework, and then you go, hey guys, I got this deal, want to invest with me? And everybody goes, nope, you did all that work for nothing. I'd rather do the upfront work, and I'll share this all with you, of how to find somebody first, locked up, where they're like, Matt, I just want to invest with you, dude. It looks like you know what you're doing. I trust you, man. You go find the deal, and I'm here waiting for you. As soon as you find that deal, I'm here waiting for you. That's the way I want to teach you guys how to do it, because a lot of people think it's all this fancy pie chart shit, and here's the reality. How many of you, and I know there's got to be like half of you or more, have found a deal, the cash flow is amazing, the area is amazing, the property is amazing all around, you showed it to people, it cash flowed $1,000 a month, the cash on cash return was 38,000%, all this crazy stuff. And people still said, no. Why? The deal makes sense. It's the best deal I've ever found in this city. What do you mean no? How could somebody not invest with this? How many times has this happened to you where you found this deal and people said, nope. Why? Nobody cares about cash flow. Nobody cares about cash on cash return and return on investments. Now you're probably saying, Matt, what are you talking about? Real estate investing is all about cash on cash return. It's all about return on investments. What do you mean nobody cares? I'm telling you right now, nobody cares. Everybody gets it. Everybody knows that the way logically to retire and do all this fun stuff is by getting a property that has good cash flow, good ROI, etc. But it's not enough to move the needle to actually get someone to invest with. There's a lot more that people are missing when it comes to this. And like I said, it's all this webinar, dude. I'm so stoked to share this with you. But the way I find all of my properties is this. This is the future. This is the present and the future. So instead of finding deals, locking them up, going to an investment seminar, and trying to pitch them, check out my prospectus, let me tell you about this property, it's not the way to do it. Rather than going out and trying to shake one hand at a time at a seminar, which is cringy as hell, especially if you're an introvert like me, it's terrible. How about we just become really, really good marketers on social media? Does that sound weird? That sound weird? You know, real estate investing is all about marketing. Let me tell you the honest truth here. Ready for this? You are actually not a real estate investor, first and foremost. When you get into this business, you are a marketer first, and the best marketer wins. I'm a pretty damn good real estate investor. I'll say that for sure with confidence. I'm very good at what I do. I can find great deals. I know how to do it. But there's better investors out there than me, 100%. They're nerds. They just know how to, you know what I mean? Like, they're obsessed with everything, but nobody's heard of them. Nobody's seen their progress. Nobody has seen the proof. Where's the proof? Where's the before and after videos? Where's the pictures of the deals you've done? If you're not marketing, you don't know what the hell you're doing. So that's the truth. Nobody cares about the numbers. They care about the marketing and what you're saying, how you're presenting yourself, the deals you're doing, all the showing and stuff like that. Because the best way to get partners nowadays, like I said, isn't the selly, check this out. It's the indirect selling. That's the power. You can stop this seminar right now. You won't understand it. But that right there is the crux of this whole seminar and what I'm trying to teach you. Indirect selling. So instead of me going out to seminars and talking to people, which like I said, I'm an introvert, is weird. And even if you are an extrovert, by the way, an extrovert, you gotta do this. because this is the future, this is the way. I'm indirect selling when people are comfortable in their home, they got the cup of coffee, they're sitting on the couch, they're home from work, they want to relax, and they go on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify for podcasts, whatever way, I'm there. And they're listening to me, they're watching me. I'm showing them the before and after videos. Like, man, Matt's a good renovator. Those properties are sweet. I'm showing them how to invest in real estate, like these videos. And at the 500 plus videos on my YouTube channel, just strictly teaching. This is how you do real estate. This is what I've done. This is how I made money. And they're going, man, Matt's teaching me a lot of stuff. I'm scared to invest. I want to invest in real estate. I understand the benefits of real estate investing. Maybe I should just invest with Matt. That right there. That is everything. That's everything. Understand this. All the partners I've ever gotten in my whole entire life have come to me. Is that the right word? Whatever. They've come to me. They've reached out to me on Instagram. They've reached out to me through YouTube. When I was at a seminar, they came up to me and go, Matt, dude, I watched your videos, dude. I have to invest with you. Please tell me how. Literally, I'm not even exaggerating. I've raised over $50 million all from social media. Never once pitched anybody, never once pitched a property, never once pitched a prospectus or all this stuff. I'm indirect selling, which is the real power, because like I said, the population is savvy. They're too savvy nowadays. We're all too savvy of getting bombarded with all the crap, all the YouTube ads, the commercials on TV. When we drive down the street, we see billboard. All we're being shown to forever is sell, being sold to. And we're smarter. We're all going, nope, never mind. So now it's all about indirect selling. When the guard is down, when they're at home, relaxed, and they want to watch a YouTube video about investing. They want to. They're already a warm lead. And then they watch my videos and they go, man, that guy knows what he's talking about. I'm just going to invest with him. And here's the thing. You have to market on social media. And I'll get into the real details coming up. Consistently. Okay? Now, I hired a marketing coach years back. Mainly for my realtor business, to help my realtor business back when I was 22 years old and I finally became a realtor. And I was doing all the strategies he was telling me to do, all the marketing, all the videos, all the straight tip videos, nothing in return. I'm just doing tip videos for my realtor business. What ended up happening, like I said, is a lot of people reached out to me and said, screw being a client of you for your realtor. Dude, I want to partner with you. I just want to invest with you, man. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. I got one partner, two partners, 4, 6, 10. I was like, what's going on? It was all because, and I realized of the indirect selling, the videos I was making to grow my realtor business, which is also a real estate investing business, right? People were like, no, I just want to invest with you. And because I was consistent, the views on my videos were like, minimal at that time. 30 views, 50 views if I was lucky. So I was like, man, this isn't working, marketing coach I hired. But he was like, trust me, stay with it, keep doing it, keep marketing, keep sharing your message, keep showing people what you're doing, because marketing is a moving parade. If you don't know what that means, and I didn't either, I was like, what the hell are you talking about, marketing moving parade? So here, my mouse here. Let's say you start marketing here. You start your investing journey or your investing sharing journey on Instagram, YouTube. And again, I'll show you all this stuff. Relax. I'll show you all of it, man. Trust me. So you'll start here, right? The people watch you here. They get on board. But if you were to just do 2 videos and get to this block and say, you know what? I've done a couple videos. Nobody's reached out to me. I'm not doing this anymore. Matt was wrong, dude. I'm not doing it. You've missed the point. People like to watch the parade. They're going to watch you here. They're going to follow you down the street. They're going to watch you here. Maybe you bought your 5th property. They're going to watch you here. Maybe you bought your 10th property and you're sharing that. They're going to watch you here. And finally here at the end of the parade, now they're going to walk into the street, per se, and say, I have to invest with you. And I don't know how many times this has happened throughout my career where someone has come up to me at a seminar. They've messaged me in the Instagram DMs and they went, Matt, I've been watching you for 2 years. Now I'm ready to invest with you. Something happened in my life, whatever, they inherited money, they got a bonus from work, they finally got their stuff together. But now after watching you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, now they're ready to invest with you. They've been following you all this time. And now it's time to finally invest with you. So that's what the meaning is of marketing parade, because a lot of people give up way too early. They go, Matt, he told me if I did 3 videos or just videos, I would get partners. I didn't get nothing. I'm quitting. You missed the point. People like to follow along, build trust, see if you're real, see if you actually know what you're talking about. Especially the more people who are more risk adverse, they're gonna follow you for quite a while before they finally pull the trigger and invest with you. So that's the power and the importance of being consistent with your marketing. And it doesn't even have to be that complicated. Like, it's so easy once you understand this, and it's just taking your cell phone. Like, if you go back on my YouTube channel, and I ask you to do this, go on my YouTube channel just so you see it for yourself. Go to the first videos I ever did. You'll see how terrible they are in comparison to what they are now. I was literally filming on a cell phone, but you know what? I got so many partners even at the beginning of my career. And you also don't need this giant YouTube following. Like, I was getting partners when I had like 20 subscribers. I was still getting partners. And like I said, it's so easy once you understand. It takes practice, but just model what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. Go to other real estate investors that you follow. Go to their YouTube channel. And again, remember, you're a marketer first who happens to do real estate investing, but marketing number one. So have a marketing eye. Go critique other real estate investors. See what they do. Oh, now I see why he did that. Now I see why she said it like that. You have to put yourself into the marketing viewpoint, but I'm telling you, it's very, very easy once you understand it. And like I said, it can be as easy as just shooting on your cell phone. All right, guys, so secret number 2, how to grow your business super fast instead of decades. Now, like I said, a lot of people say this is taking way too long. I'm buying one property every year. If they're lucky, I'm buying one property every 3 years because I'm waiting for the other one to refi. It's taking way too long for a lot of people. And I know you want to quit your job ASAP, spend time with your family, go on vacations with your kids, and chill on the beach. Wouldn't we all want to do that? Well, you can. You just need more of this. You need this, which is people raising their hand and saying, I want to invest with you. And I've tried all the ways. The best way it's worked for me and the best way it's worked for so many people that I've helped is becoming a real estate authority, being on Instagram, being on YouTube, being all these things. I'll share more with you, but being just on social media in general and giving free tips with nothing really in return other than building trust with someone who will eventually do this. I raise my hand. You need to tell me more. But once you get all the people coming in to want to invest with you, now it gets scary. Now the real fun, the real hard stuff and the fun stuff starts now, actually. So you need systems in place, right? If it's taking too long, you need to have a system. Once these people start flooding in, and they will, if you just stay consistent with the marketing, because the online marketing, like I told you, just builds so much more trust than a fancy suit at a seminar talking about this deal you found in Toronto or this deal you found in some city in the States. Like, it doesn't work. People have to trust you first. But once they trust you, they're going to want to invest with you. So to build this, to get this going smoothly and quickly, you need systems in place. You need team members in place. So I'll go over quickly, the most important team members that I have and that I think you need. Number 1, you need a property manager. That's pretty obvious, but maybe not, because a lot of people watching this are managing their own properties like an amateur, and I'll call you out. I get it if you have 1 or 2 properties or 3 properties, and I often tell my clients and other people, I actually want you to manage your first couple properties. Not to save money, not to be lean and fire. I want you to do it to realize how shitty it is and how quickly you want to get rid of it. So you want to hire a property manager because, again, you're treating this as a business. You're a marketer, you're a real estate investor, you're a real entrepreneur now. You're treating this as a business, and you now understanding that you need to be a marketer, number 1, first and foremost, you need to do a lot of marketing. You don't have time to be dealing with broken toilets, missed rent payments, my tenant did this, the tap's leaking, call a plumber. Give all that to somebody else and start building an actual business. So get a property manager who understands these properties in whatever city you're investing in. I'd recommend number 2, getting your investment realtor. This is very important because they will give you the property manager. They will probably give you the rest of your team members, which is key. So an investment realtor, a little plug for myself because I am an investment focused realtor, I'm telling you, is the most important thing because 99% of real estate agents don't understand real estate investing. They're just a realtor looking for the next commission check. They don't understand this whole game we're doing here. So you definitely need an investment realtor to find those actual good properties. You then eventually, and pretty quickly, I would say, need a social media manager. So someone to edit all your videos, schedule your videos, post them, do your blogs. Well, yeah, I'll get into all this with you, but you need someone to do that because you don't have time to do all that either. You're just busy creating, and raising money. That's like really what your only job will be eventually. Not at the start, I get it. You're starting small, I understand, but you want to get to the point where you're only doing that. And for me, for example, at this point, I've been investing for 10 years now, or no, 12 years, geez. It goes by fast. A lot of people only see the tip of the iceberg, right? They're like, man, you're crazy. You're buying all these properties. It's awesome for you. They haven't seen the other 12 years of shit that I've gone through, and I've done all this stuff myself. But now, I have the systems in place and the team members in place. But at this point in the game, I hired a social media manager. They do all the stuff for me. I just shoot the videos and send it up in the on the drive online. They edit it, post it, schedule it, write the blogs, do the Instagram reels, Instagram post. I don't do anything. I just shoot the videos and talk on the phone for people who want to invest with me. That's all I do in my business now. I don't look at properties. I don't buy properties. I don't renovate the properties. I don't schedule the contractors. I don't do any of that anymore. All my team members do that. And we're getting the weeds here. This could be like a 30-hour webinar we're getting here, but I appreciate your time, so I'm not going to give you every single team member I have, but it's a lot. So social media manager is an important one. Next up, your contractors. Obviously, you need contractors that you trust to renovate these properties for you, fix these properties for you. If you have a good contractor on your team, it's a game changer. It makes your whole business and operation very, very smooth. Next up, you need your wholesalers and your acquisition manager eventually. So wholesalers, if you don't know real briefly, they find deals direct to seller and they can send them to you and help you buy them at a huge discount. So while realtors like us, we find deals on the MLS, they're typically market value deals. Let's be honest. Yeah, you can get maybe a little bit of a deal, 10, 20, 30 grand off the marketed price, but wholesalers can get you motivated seller deals, 100 grand below market value, 50 grand, 60 grand below market value, way more discount than a realtor can because they're doing a different type of marketing. They're going after motivated sellers. And eventually when you get to my level, we scrap the wholesaler out too because I want an even better deal because the wholesalers have to make money too, right? So if they're getting a deal $100,000 below market value, they're going to sell it to you for $60,000 under market value. And they're going to keep that $40K profit for themselves, which is great, right? But I want the whole 100, man. So, at this point in my game, we've built a whole entire marketing and business platform on how to market direct to sellers directly and just buy the deals direct from them. No wholesale, nobody. It's all in-house. I'm buying them direct myself. So that's kind of the quick glance of the team members you need to start automating this like a business, start treating this like a business. So I get it. You probably look like this guy right here. If you're starting off in your business and you're doing the property management, you're doing the contracts, you're trying to find the deals, you're going out to physically see the deals with the realtor, you're getting just bombarded with all this stuff. Like I said, if you really want to scale this thing and grow this and learn the secrets of having a business that runs itself so you can go traveling with your family, spend awesome days on the beach with your kids, do hikes in the forest with your kids, all this stuff, right? You need to start thinking like an entrepreneur, not so much as an investor. We're a marketer, we're an entrepreneur. This is a real business, guys, that you're running. You want to run it like a business, not just some amateur investor who's like, yeah, I buy properties, I'll buy deals. Like those people are amateurs. And it's cool, they're still way better off than the average American, average Canadian. That's for damn sure, right? But you want to be, I'm assuming, if you're watching this, especially this far in, top 5%, top 1% of income earners, true freedom, true real business, insane cash flow, insane life. And when it clicks, it just clicks. So like when you figure this out, and you can't figure it out until you start doing it, I'm telling you. I can tell you all this stuff. I can tell you how to film the videos, what camera to use, all this stuff, all the details, all the nitty gritty stuff. You need to do it, but the more you do it, I'm telling you, it will click. The more you do the marketing, the more you just do what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be some like do what I say, but like literally, the more you do what I say, when I teach on my YouTube channel, all this free stuff I'm giving you, I'm telling you, it will work. And when it clicks quick. So secret number 3, how being your authentic self will actually help you stand out to partners. Like a lot of people are probably thinking right now, Matt, who's gonna listen to little old me? I got 1 property, I got 3 properties, I got no properties. Who's gonna listen to little old me? I'm telling you, the more you teach, the more you share, and just, you don't have to teach. If that word is too much for you because you're like, well, I only have one property, how can I teach about real estate investing? You still know way more than the average people, that is for sure. You're not giving yourself enough credit, but I get it. So, but just you sharing your journey, how about we start there? How about instead of if you just have one or two properties and you don't see yourself as a real estate investing authority, I'd say you are. The average population would say you are, but I get it. You don't feel it just about yet. How about we just share your journey on social media? Just that. Hey guys, you do Instagram. Hey guys, I'm just checking out this property with my realtor. Looks pretty good. What do you guys think? That's it. Those little Instagram posts, a YouTube video of you looking at properties online, or you going to see property with your realtor. Just those little videos. Just share your journey because you are you. So while you might be thinking, who's going to listen to me? And I use the snowflake here because every snowflake is individual and everybody's special. But literally, you are you. You're different than anybody else. So while you're probably thinking, well, Matt, this Matt guy's crazy. He's got, he knows everything about real estate investing. Not everything. He knows a lot. People will just invest with guys like him, not me. You know what? There's people watching my videos, maybe this video too, who don't like me. Just it's not that they hate me, or maybe they do, but they're watching my video and they're just saying, this Matt guy's too crazy. He's too energetic. I don't like his vibe. There's no way I could partner with him. He's too crazy. That's cool. That's how psychology works. That's how it is. That's how human nature works. Somebody watching this, even though I logically know how to invest in real estate, maybe more than you do, they're watching my stuff and they're going, you know what? I just probably wouldn't jive with Matt. I don't know. He's not my type of person. And then maybe they'll watch your video, and even though you may not know as much, or you're not making as good of content, good as production value content, they're gonna still want to work with you. Maybe they share the same background you have. Maybe you guys are from the same country. You have the same culture. That's also a really big thing. Somebody from a different culture watching my video might, logically agree with everything I'm saying, but if you were of the same culture or of the same background, they automatically have a connection with you that they'll never have with me. You guys will connect way more, and then when you guys start talking about real estate, it's magic. So those are the things that nobody really thinks about. And by the way, guys, I think the exact same things that maybe you're thinking of for people who are more intense than me. Grant Cardone, Chris Crone, Max Maxwell. There's a lot of big YouTubers for sure who are crushing me on a production value, and I'm watching their videos going, damn, Grant's videos rule. Man, Max's videos are way better than mine. Dude, I don't know why people even invest with me. Why wouldn't they just invest with Max Maxwell? All these other YouTubers, right? But again, I'm me, you're you. Maybe someone's from Canada and they'll go, I'd rather just invest with Matt because we're both Canadians, we both understand things, we're both of the same culture, whatever. That's why they're investing with me rather than Max Maxwell or Grant Cardone or whatever. Even though I'm thinking, why wouldn't you invest with Grant, right? It's all the same stuff. You're unique and people just like your vibe, maybe over mine, right? So share your story and why about real estate. Also, very, very important is to share the why in your postings. Whatever you're posting on Facebook, your blogs, if you're writing blogs, your YouTube videos, your Instagram stories, the most important thing is to share your story and why you are investing in real estate. If you're just saying things like, oh, I just want more cash flow, I want good ROI on my investments, everybody's saying those things. Dig a little deeper. Remember, you're a marketer. You gotta dig a little deeper. Why are you investing in real estate? Oh, I want to spend time with my family. I work until 6 p.m. every day. I'm busy. It'd be cool if I had a couple properties and I could leave work at 3 p.m. because I don't need the money. Those 3 hours of extra hours, I don't really need those. I'd rather spend time with my family. And then you start showing videos and pictures of you picking up your kids at school at 3 p.m. when everybody's picking them up at 5 from after hours daycare or whatever, right? And you're posting them on social media like this. It's just a simple Instagram video. Super simple. All right, guys, my face froze down here in the corner on a really weird face, of course. We're rolling with it. This is marketing, right? This is what we do. We just roll with it. We share the story. I'm not going to edit this out. It's all part of the thing, right? Okay, so on Instagram, right, you're just showing a little easy video of, hey, I'm picking up my kid at 3 p.m. here. Thanks to real estate investing, I don't have to work until 5 anymore or 6. I'm here picking up my kid, and we're going to spend the hour after school here and go bowling or whatever. That right there is the real marketing, not the friggin' $200 cash flow this property makes. This property is cash on cash. Nobody cares. Like I said, nobody cares about that stuff. It's not enough feeling. It's too left brain. It's too reptilian brain, too logical. The marketing's got to dig deeper into the heart. So when you're picking up your kid at school, someone else who sees that, who wishes they could pick up their kid at school, is like, man, how is Martha picking up her kid at school? I heard she's doing this real estate thing. Maybe I should talk to her about it. That's exactly how this works. That's exactly what happens to me. Not the kid picking up thing at school yet. Our kid's just a baby right now, but someday. But for me, it was traveling. I was traveling all the time because the business was crushing it. The cash flow was coming in. I could have total freedom. And for me, my ideal partners were like, how the hell is Matt traveling so much? Living the life, living the fruitful life, eating all the fruit. While I was posting those types of videos and posts for myself, because I like to share our journey and look back on it in years to come, and that's all cool. But you know what? The real reason why I was posting all those posts, me on the beach in Hawaii eating papayas and mangoes when everybody was in Canada freezing their ass in February, the real reason why I was posting those videos was this stuff. So that John, Paul, Steve watching my stuff was like, dang, I have to invest with Matt. How does he do that? I want to know. He's doing this real estate stuff. I'm going to invest with him. I have 100 grand. I have 300 grand kicking around doing nothing in home equity in my house. I just talk to Matt, figure out how we can do this real estate thing. That's how it worked. Now, somebody watching my videos who doesn't care about traveling, doesn't care about picking up kids early from school or whatever, they're going to see the video and go, oh, like that's pretty cool, but they don't get it. They're not going to invest with you. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but most likely they'll just move on. Someone else, right? That's good. We actually want to push away everybody who's not our ideal customer, our ideal partner. This is marketing talks, right? We want to push them away. And I want to only attract in the ones who get it and the ones who I really want to sell to. So like I said, you don't need this massive following, this massive YouTube channel or whatever. Like I said, at this point, I've been on YouTube for 12 years and I still only have 600 subscribers. That's not a lot. That's not crazy. But when I was actually attracting partners, I only had like I said, like 50 followers. At the peak, when I was getting like so many partners, when I saw it rolling, I was like, dude, this is crazy. I'm getting a lot of partners. I only had like 500 subscribers back in 2012, 2013, 2014. And also, guys, the type of marketing that we're doing is kind of different than, like I'll say this, than like the YouTuber, right? Who's purely doing marketing for Instagram likes, Instagram clicks, for YouTube subscribers. Like that's a cool game and all. And we're starting to do that now only now in our business. Now we're kind of transitioning to a more YouTuber status because it just leads to other opportunities, other things. I've already proven myself on social media. I've got so many partners and so much money I don't know what to do with. Now I can switch the focus to becoming a YouTuber. And you can see the type of videos and thumbnails here. They're all, glam and catchy and stuff. But the videos that I was doing at the beginning, what I'm telling you to do is not really these type of videos. I was teaching, education, why you should invest in Kitchener Waterloo, Ontario. That video would never do well on YouTube. And it didn't. I did all those type of videos. Why I'm investing in Kitchener Waterloo. Nobody cares, except for people who want to invest in Kitchener Waterloo. Why I'm buying, 5 ways to buy single family properties in Kitchener Waterloo. I was trying to rank and get attention for the people that were in my city trying to invest with me. So like those are the types of videos and posts and stuff you want to do. Only now, we just literally by making this webinar, 3 months ago, we started, okay, let's try and become more of a YouTuber and do more of these fun type of videos, right? But what I'm trying to get to here is you don't need this massive following to actually do business in life. Like for me, this up until now, 12 years, I was doing YouTube to make the real money off of YouTube. I wasn't trying to be a YouTuber and stuff. That's crazy, especially when you're starting from nothing. That's not where the real money is. The real money is in the real world off of YouTube. I was using YouTube. I was using Instagram to go make the real money off of the platform, right? And what it really comes down to is he or she who does the most content wins. But it also has to be the right kind of content. Quoted by your boy, Matt Piche. Okay, so what it really comes down to is just whoever does the most marketing wins. And that's been my whole freaking ethos. I don't know if that's the right word. My whole everything up until now was I was going to market more than everybody. I show my whole life on Instagram, especially in the stories, which is really, the Instagram stories is really where it's at. I know you might be not as comfortable as me sharing so much of your life, but I'm telling you, he or she who does the most marketing wins. So by me sharing like, hey guys, I'm checking out this property, check this out. Would you guys buy this? I'm filming videos, more videos coming out. Like I'm just doing tons of content for my following. Whoever does the most content wins. I'm telling you right now. How stoked are you guys? You guys pumped up? You can tell I'm talking fast. Dude, I'm pumped because I love the marketing angle. I love this stuff. Marketing to me is just everything. I've really like globbed onto it. I know, I now understand that you need to become a marketer first, real estate investor second. Too many people have it backwards. They think it's all about real estate, find the next best deal, and then the money will come after I find the deal. I'm telling you, it does work. You can't find the deal first. But I'm telling you, if you just do what I'm telling you, do the marketing, share your story, be authentic, share your journey, you're gonna get way more partners. And the longer you do it, the more it just snowballs. Because people trust you, they're following the parade, and they just like to see what you're doing when you're up to, because people are creeps, let's be honest. People are creeps. They're on Instagram checking you out. Even though someone might not be interacting with you and DMing you or commenting on your videos, which I know at the first can seem like, oh, nobody cares. Nobody's liking the video. Nobody's DMing me. I'll tell you, I'll be honest. They're watching you. Oh yeah. They're watching you and they're seeing what you're doing. And only if and when they're ready, trust me, they will reach out to you. So what if I could show you exactly how? And I know I gave you guys a lot of tips. I gave you guys some good stuff for sure. But what if I could give you like way more and show you exactly how to attract money partners without being salesy or awkward, how to actually grow a massive real estate business on autopilot, how you hire all the people I've hired, social media manager, project manager, acquisition manager, property managers, contractors, my own employees as contractors working for us in-house. What if I could show you all of that on autopilot? And so you could finally be able to quit your 9 to 5. Does that sound good? You want to hear exactly how I can show you how to do this? Well, I've got everything for you here, and it is called the Fruitful Executive Program. Let me go through it super quick. I know your time is valuable. I don't want to keep you too long. So what you're going to get is, number one, probably our best product, our best course is Unlimited Cash, which is a $497 value. Now hear me out. This course is pretty much everything I shared with you today, but on steroids. I show you exactly how to shoot your videos, and what to say, because there are key things you need to say in the video. You can't just make a video sharing your story or just sharing what you're doing in real estate, which is better than nothing for sure. But there's little key things that you want to say. So I show you exactly how to shoot those videos, how to write the blogs exactly to actually convert partners, how to sell people, all the joint venture agreements, and how to do all that without being, like I said, salesy and awkward and like, hey, invest with me. There's very key things that even I've done in this webinar. There's very key things on how we say things, how we place things that actually move the needle. I should have went to this film here, this page here would help me out a bit. But yeah, how to attract money partners to you, like I said, how to film the videos, all that good stuff, and how to speak to people properly. So you know exactly how to convert them and actually get results going for you. Sound good? It's a pretty good course. It's like my number one course. It's the secret to raising capital. Like I said, I've raised $50 million all from this stuff right here. How to film the videos, how to post on social, $50 million. So what you're also gonna get is Fruitful Renovations, a $347 value if you buy it on its own without anything else. And in that course, I show you exactly how to renovate like me. So your renovations become autopilot. Remember secret number 2 about having a business on autopilot that actually works for itself and has a system in place? I'm gonna give you my renovation system. So see these floors, see the baseboards we use? See the flooring we use here? What kind of countertops we use? What kind of hood range we use? What kind of taps we use? Would you like to have all of those just so your renovations are super easy, right? I give you guys all of that and more. So everything you see in my renovation videos, by the way, check out my YouTube channel, a little plug there if you're not already subscribed there, but you've seen all my stuff probably if you're on this. You've seen all of our renovations. We know how to renovate. We kill, dude. We know how to kill these. So if you want the flooring, the paint colors, the paint color on the door that you see in the background, all the stuff that we use in our renovation, I just give it to you and where to buy it. And by the way, if you're in the US, we have all the US links on where to buy things on Wayfair, Amazon, Home Depot, all that stuff. And if you're in Canada, we got all the Canada links too for all those stores. which surprise, like we buy most of our stuff from Amazon. Like, isn't that crazy? But I share that with you. So we see that in the course here. So the chandelier we use, the exterior light, the beachy breakfast nook light for the flips, the stuff we use for the rental properties. You know, we give all this detail in that course and where to buy. So super, super easy for $347, dude. I'm giving all this away, and we're constantly updating it. So whenever we, you know, styles change, we do some things in Florida. We're doing more properties in Florida. You know, we're building a Florida section in the course for like the more beachy stuff. So whenever we find stuff that we like in our flips and renovations, we're constantly adding those to the course. So if you buy into the course, you're in for life, right? So all the stuff we ever do, all the stuff we ever find, you're a course member, so you get all those bonuses that keep coming up. Next, what you're gonna get is the private lending course for $297. So if you wanna learn about private lending, which has been an absolute game changer for me, especially going into this, I'm filming this video, what is it, mid-November 2022. So we're going to kind of rough, weird, rocky waters in the economy, right? A recession is possibly coming. We don't know, we'll see what future has for us. But private lending for me has given me peace, because we make a lot of money every month from private lending to key investors. We know exactly how to do it. I gave you the agreements, how to find the right investors to private lend to, and we're making crazy cash flow that can ride out this recession, give me peace of mind so I can keep investing, keep doubling down on my marketing, on the ad spend, which I'll show you in unlimited cash. You know, we're buying ads, we're getting our message out. I can do all those things and sleep at night comfortably because of private lending. So if you also want to make crazy returns, crazy cash flow every month, that private lending course is a game changer, that is for sure. So I'll give you that as part of the Fruitful Executive Program. What else are you gonna get? Last up, Fruitful Stock Options, a $397 value. So if you guys want to invest in stocks, which is, if you're watching this and you're a real estate person, like I was for the longest time, I was like, screw stocks, it's stupid. You know what, it gets to a certain point, especially when you start making a lot of money, that, hey, maybe it's a good time to diversify a little bit. So, you know, so for me, I love stocks now. I'm hooked on the stock market, crypto market. So I have a course showing you exactly how to do my fruitful style. Like I've done it in real estate, which is boring, safe, easy. You know, I found out how to do that as well in the stock market. Stock market can be dangerous, very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. But, you know, I found a similar style that I did with real estate, which was boring and easy peasy. You can do that with stocks as well. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that with stocks. It's a great another income source. I highly recommend it. But even if you don't want to invest with stocks, you know, when you get into that Fruitful Executive Program, you get access to it. Unfortunately, or fortunately, is what I'm saying. So you get in. So maybe someday, you know, later, you'll realize that some stock investing is probably a really good idea. So it's all there for you for that. So total value, if you were to buy all these courses individually, which you can, go ahead, go buy them individually, please. No, I'm kidding. To buy all those courses is a $1,530 value, right? So of course, I got a deal with you, right? So what if you bought these courses and all it did was finally get people interested in partnering with you? Would it be worth it to you? That $1,500, would it be worth it to you? If you get all this, if you could raise also $50 million, not even $50 million, what if you could just find out how to raise $500,000 and you could buy your next property? Would $1,500 for all those courses be worth it for you? Probably would. What if it could help you streamline your renovations so you can renovate multiple properties, right? Because you're probably watching me and other investors going, man, I have one renovation going on. How the hell is this guy doing 6, 7, 10 properties at once? It's crazy. There's no way I could do that. Well, what if I could streamline that for you? And what if I could get you finally within sight of becoming a full-time real estate investor? You can finally quit your job or just scale back the hours. Like I said, maybe you spend more time with your kids, you pick them up at school, all these nice things. What if I could help you do that? Would it be worth it to you? $1,500? Well, you probably see where I'm going with this, but it ain't gonna cost you $1,500. For you being on this webinar, and like I said, you can go buy all these courses individually from my programs. Like I said, that'd be sweet. But I made the Fruitful Executive Program $997. So you get all those courses I just mentioned for $500 or so less. It's a pretty good deal. Surprisingly, this is our best program. Our best selling program is this. Well, not so surprisingly, I guess. Instead of selling just the unlimited cash on its own, or just a renovation on its own, or just a stock course on its own, our most selling program is this, $1,000, which is a lot of money. I get it, like it's a lot of money, but if it can share all of these strategies with you that I've done and it's proven, I can show you exactly how to do them. You know, I hope you take me up on the offer to to get these courses. It'll be below on this page. If you're watching this on YouTube or something, the links will be in the description. But I highly recommend picking up this course. This program is going to accelerate your growth super, super fast. Like I said, I deep dive. Like the unlimited cash course is 6 hours, right? The renovation course is like so in depth. There's so much stuff to choose from. The stock course, I think, is like 8 hours. Like I go deep and I give you guys everything. But you know what? I've got an even better idea. What if I could get you all of these courses at $1,500 value for only $497? Would that be sweet? You can get this price, lock in this price, by joining the Fruitful Insiders Club. So this is like our flagship product. This is where we're putting all of our energy now, all of our focus is the Fruitful Insiders Club, which is growing a community of like-minded investors. In this Insiders Club, once you join, you get a private 2 to 3 hour live stream every month. So I'm sure you've seen on my YouTube channel, you know, those live streams I used to do for free. Well, unfortunately, they're not for free anymore. You know, you can only access those through here. So every month, you're gonna get one-on-one with me, kind of. You'll be in a group coaching call, but you can ask fire rapid all your questions. And guys, in 2 to 3 hours, we're gonna go over a crap ton of questions. What are you guys struggling with? What do you guys need help with? It's just spitballing for 2 to 3 hours every month. And you're gonna be with like-minded other people who are also in the program. So you're gonna meet a lot of them through the private real estate group, the private Facebook group. So if you become a Insiders Club member, you can also go on Facebook. So if you happen to miss the live stream, oh, and by the way, guys, if you miss the live stream, you're gonna get access to that replay in the portal. So you can always check back on all the live streams. The content's gonna be there. There's gonna be so much freaking content. It's crazy. So don't worry if you missed it. I know it sucks to not be able to ask me questions live kind of thing, but if you miss it, no worries. You can watch the live stream and we'll be going over a ton of cool stuff. But if you do miss a live stream, or if you have any questions that come up throughout the month, hit me up on the private Facebook group. You'll be meeting other sophisticated people who obviously, you know, they're paying this money to be in this group. They're serious. You're gonna meet with other serious members and you can network with them. Maybe you live in the same city, you can do some deals together. So it's pretty cool that way. It's just more motivating, right? Like I know right now, especially when I'm filming this video, you know, recession fears, it's kind of dark times. People don't know what to do. This is the type of stuff we want, is a mastermind type of feel. We can ask questions, meet with other people, bounce ideas off each other. That alone is like super, super valuable. And also, if you're a Fruitful Insiders Club member, you get VIP deals to events, masterminds, and the retreats that we hold, which we will be doing much more of those coming out, especially now that the world is opening. At the time of filming this video, we had the More Than Money retreat, which if you've been following me for a while, you've seen that. That was friggin' amazing. The retreat was incredible. So we're doing so many more events. And when we do those events, you guys get VIP access first. So you get VIP pricing and first dibs on all these events we do, and we're gonna be doing a lot more live events, which is cool. And you get all of this for only $97 a month, which is sick. You get the Facebook group, you get the live stream every month. Dude, it's crazy. And check this out. You get all the course, like I said, the Fruitful Executive Program, all of my courses for only $500 as soon as you join this. So if you don't join this, it's $1,000 for you. The second you join the Insiders Club, you get an email with a private link to buy all those courses for $500. So if you want to be real savvy and you want to screw Matt Piche over, go ahead, join the Insiders Club, go ahead, buy them for $500 and then leave. Like, I'm not saying to do that, but hey man, people are gonna do it. It's cool. But literally, you can get all those courses for 500 measly friggin' dollars and $100 a month pretty much. Gets you access to the private group, access to me, private live stream once a month, VIP access to all the deals we get. I forgot to mention that. We get a lot of deals obviously from our flipping, right? So if we get deals in Florida or in Ontario for wholesale, you know, you guys get first access to those too. Basically, you guys get first access to everything me, which is super cool. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys join the Insiders Club. It'd be cool if you guys bought the program. I know it's gonna help you guys a ton. What I'd really want is to see you guys join the Insiders Club for $100 a month and get the deal. You know, I'm making less money that way. Like, it makes no sense for me to say that, but I know you join the Insiders Club is gonna fuel you and just get you going there faster, get you what you need, get you motivated, get you pumped up. We're talking every single month. You're in the Facebook group, you know, you're bouncing ideas off people. That's how shit happens. when you're comfortable, you're spitballing stuff with people, that's how we go. So thanks anyway, guys, for staying this long. I don't know how long this webinar has been. I know it's taken up a bunch of your time. I honor your time. I honor you for staying this long, which is super cool. So as a thank you for staying this long, I give you this cool, nice, cute picture of this kitty. So thank you guys so much for being on this webinar. I hope you guys learned a ton. I hope to see you in the Insiders Club. If not, I hope to see you guys pick up the course and get your stuff going, get all the tools that I can have for you and start crushing, and finally start crushing life and your real estate business. Anyway, guys, I hope to see you on the live stream. If not, I'll see you in the course. And if not, I still appreciate you, and I will see you in the YouTube videos. See you soon.